My name is Danielle.
My name is Cassidy.
We love you, Glama!
Oh, I love you too, Glama girls. So yeah, true to hashtag's form, as soon as I start getting ready to film, she decides she wants to be in the video. If I'm reading, she lays on my book. If I'm on my laptop, she gets on the laptop. So now she sees that I'm setting up to film, so she lays on my table. You refuse to be ignored, don't you? Don't you? You refuse to be ignored, don't you, pretty girl? Alright, so we're going to see if she leaves me a little bit of room right here so that I can show you what we're going to be needing for this tutorial. Okay, so I'm going to be using Vanna's Glamour Lion brand yarn, but I'm not using this color. I just wanted to show you what kind of yarn it was. I'm going to be using the silver for this tutorial, so we'll be needing that, a 3.0 millimeter hook, also known as D, a pair of scissors, and a tapestry needle. You're going to play with everything, aren't you, hashtag? I don't think this is going to work, little girl. I don't think so. Going to take a bath on my table, really? Alright, and so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so we're going to leave just a little tiny tail. We don't need to leave a long one. And we're going to make a slip knot. Are you learning how to crochet, hashtag, huh? Are you? You leaving me? Okay, and now we are going to chain 8. And then at the end of those 8, we're going to add 3 chains for a little loop that we're making. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. And I'm going to keep my finger on that 8th one because that's where we're going to stitch into in a minute. Now I'm going to make the extra 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, now insert your hook into that 8th chain that we made and make a slip stitch. Okay, and now we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And now what we're going to do, I know this is hard yarn to see, but I'm sure you're using an easier yarn. What we're going to do is we're going to skip a stitch, and then in the second one we're going to make another slip stitch. Okay, I hope hashtag isn't too distracting. Okay, just make a slip stitch and then chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. And just repeat that all the way down. Skip a stitch and then go into the next one with a slip stitch and then chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Do that all the way till you get to the end, and I'll see you at the end. Okay, so I just chained 3. I'm going to skip that stitch and go into the very first chain that we made. And we're going to make a slip stitch, and we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, and 3. Turn your work around, and this is what we have so far. So into each of these little loops we're going to make slip stitches. Okay, so we just chained 3, turned our work around. Now into the center of that chain 3 we're going to make a slip stitch, chain 3 again. And now go into this little center area of that chain, slip stitch, chain 3, go into the next little loop there, slip stitch, chain 3, to the very next one, slip stitch, chain 3. Okay, and now right here, that first chain 3 that we made, remember we made the extra chain 3, we did 8 chains and then an extra 3. Well, here's the extra 3. We're going to go into the center of that. It's hard to do, it's hard to hold on to right now. And we're going to slip stitch into that, chain 3, turn our work around, and we're just going to repeat that. Now into that very first loop right there that we made, we're going to just repeat what we've been doing. Slip stitch, 1, 2, and 3 chains. Go into the next loop, right there, slip stitch, and 1 and 2 and 3, go into the next one, slip stitch, 1, 2 and 3. Super duper easy. And then once again, here's that chain 3 at the end. We're going to go right into the center of that. Don't forget that last one. Chain 3, turn your work around, and just keep doing that. I'm going to do this until my work reaches about 14 inches. I measured Petrova's head, the circumference of her head, and that's about what it's going to take for this to go all the way around her head. Okay? Alrighty. So let's go ahead and meet back here when you have the length of headband that you need for the baby or the child that you're making this for. Alrighty guys, I'll see you in a bit. I actually wanted to come back and let you know that if you're making this for an adult or a teenager or an older child and you don't think this is wide enough for an adult's head or a bigger child's head, you can just make a wider chain. We made 8 and then an extra 3. You can go to 10 and then an extra 3, or 12 and then with an extra 3, and then just follow this same pattern. And yeah, that would be perfect for an adult or a teenager or an older child. So I just wanted to come back and let you know that this isn't just for babies. This can be for anyone, especially with summer and wanting to keep our hair out of our eyes and stuff and look adorable at the same time. Alrighty guys, I will see you back in a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and make my 14 inches of headband. And this is what it's looking like. Isn't that just adorable? You can't see the sparkle, but it actually sparkles. This is sparkly yarn. I love it. Alright, have fun. Okay, so I'm back and this is what it's looking like, and I'm all finished. And I wanted to show you that I ended up stopping at about 13 inches just because I didn't want it to be too big for Petrova, so I've got it at about 13, and it does stretch, so I love this because it's nice and stretchy. So yeah, now we are pretty much finished, and I'm going to show you how I am going to close it up. I wasn't sure how I was going to do it. I'm just kind of going to wing it, and I don't even think I'm going to sew it. I think I'm just going to slip stitch it with my crochet hook. So I think I'll go like this, and I'll grab that area where we first made our first slip knot, grab the working yarn as well as the tail, and just make a slip knot to begin with. Then I'm going to go into this very first loop here and go across to the area over here and make a slip stitch. Okay, so that's how I'm going to close it up, just by slip stitching it closed. So you can do that, or you can get your tapestry needle and sew it up if you want. So yeah, there we go. That's all stitched up. Chain 1 at the end, and here it is. It's closed. And so yeah. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this right here and weave this in. Okay, just pull that through, snug that down, and we are finished. And I incorporated that well enough, so I think I'm just going to cut that too. Okay, and so now you can turn it this way. And what I'm going to do, I made this rose already to go on my headband, and so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a link up somewhere right here so that you can have a link to know how to make the rose, and then I'll put another link so that you can go and make your little leaf here. And then I sewed the two together, and that's pretty much all I'm going to do. This is a super easy tutorial, but I am going to wait for you to go make your rose and your leaf and sew them together, and then I will meet you back here to show you how I am going to attach my rose to my headband. Alright, go follow the link. Just click on the link and go learn how to make this adorable little tea rose and leaf. Alright, see you in a bit. Have fun. Now that you have your rose and your leaf sewn on, position your rose the way you want it. How do you want your leaf? Do you want it up there? Do you want it to the side? I kind of want mine, oh, not quite all the way up, not quite to the side, a little bit to, yeah, I think I want it like that. Or do I want it down? No, I think I want it like that. Alright, so I'm going to do that, and so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this tail and I'm going to push it through one of these holes here, okay, and then I'm going to take the green tail and the pink tail and push it through one of these holes down here. There we go. Alright, so just pull that through, and then what I'm going to do, now that I have that, I am just going to tie them together. Simple as that. No sewing involved whatsoever. And then just cut your tails, and that's it. You're done. Adorable headband. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and try this on Petrova, take a little video of her and pictures, and yeah, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you had fun making this. I sure had fun teaching you how to make this adorable little headband. I love this design because it is nice and stretchy. Alrighty guys, I love you so much. Don't forget how much I love you. Don't forget to love yourselves and everyone that you come in contact with. Alrighty, bye-bye. Do you like your new... You like your new headband? Do you love it? Huh? Do you just love your new headband? You started doing all that cute talking a couple... Yeah, like that. You started doing that a couple days ago. Yeah. Hi, baby. Glama loves you. How do you love your little headband? Your mommy just took you to the mirror and you started talking to the baby in the mirror. Look at how adorable. Look at how adorable you are. Yes, you are. You are so adorable. Yes, you are. Hey, Glama baby. Glama baby. Hi. I just got a picture too because you look so cute. I got a picture too. Oh, oh, look at how cute she is. Everything she does is so cute. Alright, I'll let you go. I love you, baby. Say bye-bye to all our crochet friends. Say bye-bye. See you next time. Okay, that was a good goodbye.
Thank you for watching our Glama's channel.